What's up, everyone? So welcome to my first vlog. So today my wife and her mom decided to go shopping, and they took both the kids, so I've got most of the day to myself. So today I decided I'm going to go ahead and work on my car, so let's go out to the garage.
Perfect.
This is my 1992 Nissan 240SX S13 hatchback. The motor is actually from an S14. It's a KA24D motor. It's not stock. It's got full built internals. I did that so that I can eventually put a turbo on it. Alright, so there's not too much to do today on the car. Right now it's currently drawing power, so I have to unhook the battery every time I'm done with it, or it's going to kill the battery. So I got to figure out what's constantly pulling power from it right now, as well as I've got some messy wiring on the inside, and I want to kind of get that situated, or kind of get an idea of what I want to do with that. And then as you noticed, I have no dash in there. The dash is actually sitting behind the car. So I'm contemplating on actually putting that in. At first I didn't want a dash in there, but I think I may put it in there for now, just until I figure out what I want to do, because I may just get like an aluminum dash or something later on. But I think for now I'm just going to stick with the dash that comes in it. It'll help hold my gauge cluster, and it'll kind of make it look a little bit cleaner inside than what it does now. But first, before I do any work on it, I want to hook up the battery, and I want to turn the car on and just let it warm up for a little bit, and just show you guys what it sounds like. Alright, so let me hook it up. Alright, so battery's hooked up. Let me grab the key here. And let's get in, see if it starts. So it had a little bit of trouble starting up. Probably because it's so cold outside, and it was cold. The engine was cold, but it eventually did start up, and it sounds pretty good. It bogs down a little bit when I give it gas. After I let off the gas, the idle drops and then comes back up to normal. Now I do have to get the ECU tuned eventually, because I did do a full emissions delete and everything, so there's a lot of sensors and stuff that are no longer there. So that's one thing I am eventually going to have to do before this will really run the way it should run. But yeah, that's about it. That's what it sounds like. I'm going to get to work on a few other things. So I'm trying to find out what's pulling constant power. This is what my dad told me to do. Just kind of get a test light and put it in between the ground on your battery and your ground wire. So I got it clamped on there, and then I got the test light clamped to the connection here. If the light's on, that means something's pulling constant power, and then he said to just go through, pull one fuse at a time, and whatever causes this light to turn off, that's when that's what's pulling constant power. Just make sure your car is completely off and your key is out. Because obviously, if it's on accessory mode or something, then something's going to be pulling power because there's things on in your car. So turn your car completely off, pull the key out, and then if you set this up and the light's on, then that means something's pulling constant power. And then just go through all your fuses. I already know what fuse it is. I've already gone through all of them, so let me show you. So I'm just gonna pull a random fuse here. Alright, so I pulled that fuse and you see it's still on. That was the headlight lamp fuse. So I've already gone through all these fuses and pulled them, but the ones that cause it to turn off is this one. I had to jump these. So this fuse went out and I couldn't find one to replace it, so I just bypassed it. So if I unplug one side of it, the light's off. Alright, but I also found out, let's see if I plug that back in, then it comes back on. Found out this one does the same thing. This is the EGI relay, which I believe mine was bad. I think I have it sitting around here somewhere, so I'm gonna test it again. But unplug that. I bypassed that as well. When I unplug it, you notice that the light comes off. Plug it back in. Light comes back on. And then I believe the same thing happens with the EGI pump relay here, which controls the fuel pump. Unplug that. Ooh, actually it stayed on. So that's not the issue. It's both of these or one of these two. This one here is that there, which has to do with the, I don't know what that is, and then the EGI relay, which has to do with the ECU. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I need to do. I had to bypass these to get the car started and running. So I may see if I can find a relay sitting around that I can put in here, and maybe that will fix the issue. Here's the relay I pulled from it. I know there was a reason why I took it out, but let me put it back in there and see if the car will start with it. Alright, well, the light's officially off, so I'm gonna go try to turn the car on and see if it'll start. Okay, so I have no lights coming on or anything, so it's not doing anything at all. So that relay is not good. Let's see, I got a second relay sitting in my drawer. So let me pull this one. I need two hands to get that out, and then this is the other one that was sitting in the drawer. So let me go ahead and put that in there, and then let's see if it'll start now. Let's see if it does anything. And nothing again. So no dash lights or anything. And that's the relay to my ECU. So I think that's the problem. I'm gonna go ahead and just bypass these again. This relay. Yeah, put it in there. The light's back on. Strong power. But I'm gonna hold on to these just in case. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, and maybe the relays are good, and maybe there's another issue somewhere. So I'm gonna hold on to these and put them in my drawer just in case. Alright, so I decided I'm gonna go ahead and put the dash in. It shouldn't be too hard. But first, what I gotta do is I gotta get this out of the way. It's zip tied on there. Get the switches out of the way, which is done. And then I'll probably just take the steering wheel off to make things easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. that's about it for today. I'm glad I know it wasn't much, but I'm glad I was able to actually work on my car. I do enjoy working on it. Like I said, I didn't do much today, but it's closer than it was before, and that's what matters. Just a little bit here and there is going to get it to where I want it to be. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. So I'll see you guys next time.